It's made out of paper, not much to it, pretty flimsy.
A lottery ticket. One which museum historian Thomas Memmi knows is inscribed with some sinister digits.
The winning numbers for the ninth daily lottery, in that case, it was 666.
This simple scrap of paper harkens back to one fateful night when millions of Americans played their favorite game without the slightest idea it had been rigged. So who orchestrated America's only known state lottery fixing scam? And how did they do it? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, April 24th, 1980, 7 p.m. Roughly 6 million hopefuls tune in to local station WTAE-TV for a potentially life-changing broadcast. The nightly lotto drawing for the three-digit game, The Daily Number.
It's a very popular show in Pittsburgh. Tickets were only $1, but if you bought a whole bunch of them, there's your chance of winning a lot of money.
For those viewing at home on the edge of their seats, the draw seems totally normal. As usual, numbered ping pong balls are held aloft in transparent containers by a stream of circulating air currents. But despite these routine beginnings, things are about to take a perplexing turn.
Balls come to the top of these machines, and it's just 666.
The number of the beast. After the draw, a handful of individuals come forward with an unusually large number of winning tickets.
The payout from that evening's lottery was the largest ever. It was $3.5 million.
It seems a vast number of tickets had been purchased for specific number combinations.
The Department of Revenue realized there was a lot of play on 6s and 4s.
Officials decide something is up. As rumors continue to circulate, WTAE employees replay a video of the drawing, and they notice something shocking.
The 4s and 6s were more buoyant and staying to the top of this plastic case,
making those balls more likely to be pulled. Was the daily number rigged? Suspecting foul play, the state attorney general's office begins an investigation. And it's not long before they have their first real lead.
There were certain ticket vendors that realized there were an exorbitant number of 4s and 6s, these series of numbers that were purchased by two individuals.
The two suspicious ticket purchasers are identified as two brothers, named Peter and Jack Marigot.
They and members of their families, as well as certain agents of theirs, purchased over 10,000 lottery tickets on all combinations of 4 and 6.
The brothers are indicted and confess to being part of a plot to fix the lottery. In exchange for a lighter sentence, the brothers agree to name their co-conspirators. WTAE's stagehand, art director, and even a state lotto official are indicted for their involvement.
This was definitely an inside job.
But according to the brothers, the shocking mastermind of the whole operation is the most unlikely of persons. The host of the Pennsylvania lottery drawing, 64-year-old Nick Perry.
Nick Perry was actually a very popular guy in Pittsburgh. People loved him. Such a nice guy, and he would do a lot of work for charity.
Right away, Perry claims he is innocent. But the conspirators allege the opposite.
They told their story that he had come to them with the idea. Who would ever suspect him?
So how did they claim he did it? Another artifact at the Pennsylvania State Police Museum reveals the secret behind Perry's plot. A set of white ping pong balls with the infamous numbers 666.
This was the key to Nick Perry's plan: ring the balls and win the lottery.
Perry's brilliant scheme had been centered on a simple theory: that he could influence which numbers the air-powered machines would select by making certain balls heavier than the others. But that was easier said than done.
The art director experimented with different items that he could add to the ping pong balls and make them heavier. Mercury, the talcum powder, to water, to Vaseline.
Finally, after countless failed attempts, Perry's art director concocted the perfect solution.
In the end, the station's art director decided to use white latex paint, injected with hypodermic needles.
The conspirators made a duplicate set of balls and weighted them all. except the numbers 4 and 6.
Not just pulling it off, it's getting away with it. That's the hard part.
After 7 days of testimony from 35 witnesses, the jury found Nick Perry, the former MC of the Daily Number game, guilty on all counts.
Though still maintaining his innocence, Nick Perry is sentenced to up to 7 years in prison for rigging a public contest. The art director and stagehand plead guilty in exchange for lighter sentences. And for testifying against Perry, the Marigot brothers avoid jail time. Today, despite the 666 fix, thousands still purchase lottery tickets just like those on display at the Pennsylvania State Police Museum, hoping that today will be their lucky day.